This is Dillard's Fall Spectacular Fashion Show. So for tonight, you are no longer in Nashville, Tennessee. You have all been whisked away to Manhattan. We're in the fashion district right now. Can't you feel it?
Nice to meet you, Nichole. I'm Jerry Talamantez, and I'm the corporate marketing director for Dillard's designer collection.
Start with the models.
The models.
Did you use, are they local talent?
They are. It's local talent. We use 3 agencies, and you'll have to forgive me about the agencies. One was Advantage, one was Amax, and one was 180 Degrees or something like that. And we had a go-see. I came in early October, and I met different. I had I don't know, maybe 40 different models come, and out of those 40, we selected 15.
Yeah, we have a lot of talent here in Nashville.
Lots of great talent. But what happened is, what I noticed is that because our shows are multicultural, so I didn't have any Asian girls, and I wanted more African American girls, and I wanted more Latinas. So I had a lot of blonde girls and a lot of blonde boys. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I want to mix it up.
Here. I don't know where they all went.
Right. I mean, I'm sure that they're there, but you know, it's an interesting discussion because that's what I said backstage. I was like, wow. I mean, I'm waiting for like, where's everybody else? You know, not that there was anything less of what we had, but it was interesting. I wanted a mix, and we do things multiculturally, and so that's what I was striving for. So I wish that I could have had more African Americans. I wish that I had a few more Latinas. People talk about fashion shows very lightly, and it's crazy to do that. You cannot do that. Fashion shows are a major project that require all sorts of planning and all sorts of resources. So when someone talks about a fashion show, it's like, well, do you have it together to do the show? Because you can put something together and it's really not the way it needs to be or could be. It's a mess, you know? And so this fashion show that we just had was very structured, and I mean, I was a maniac in the back. I mean, I think I made a few of the models very angry because I was not very nice. But I made a disclaimer before. I let them know, you know, you have to tell them. But you know, the situation is that we hired models so that they can help us sell these beautiful looks. And so they're mine for a little while, for a few hours. And so, you know, you expect certain things. And so, you know, that's kind of what you have to go through when you create a fashion show. You need to make sure that things run the way you want, that you have complete control. And you can't have people doing what they need to do or what they think they need to do. You have to let them know, and you have to be really very precise about all that. So we tried to achieve that today, and you know, it's
so
not,
you were kind of
easy.
like the boss from the Double Wears Prada tonight.
Almost,
did you feel like
yeah.
that with the
I think a few of the models didn't like me very much. I wasn't very nice, but you know, it's hard. I have a lot of. Well, you know, we have a lot of expectations. I mean, they're paid, you know, so if, you know, we're paying them for X, Y, Z, and if they can't deliver, then there's trouble, right? Right. So that's the scoop on that. Heads up. If you can't just say you're a model because you're good looking, you have to be a model because you're professional. Right. And you know, you have to be a model because you're professional, you know how to take direction, and you have rhythm, and you know how to walk, and you can wear clothes well. It's not just because you look good, you have a nice looking face. That's kind of interesting too. And you encounter that when you go into smaller markets. Like, you know, I lived in St. Louis for a long time, and so in Nashville, and you know, they're not big cities, so you have those issues. You have to really work through that, massage that, and get the right thing out of it. You know, not to discount anyone that's very talented, but it's just, you know, you have to have prerequisites to do it so that the clothes look right, and that the project comes off the way you want it to come off.
So are you happy having, you know, putting in all the hard work? Are you happy with how everything turned out?
Oh, I am, sure, absolutely. We had a couple technical problems, but it's fine. You know, I think they did a nice job. And so it'll be good to come back to Nashville and have another show.
Well, we can't wait to have you back.
A lot of work.
So when you were styling the clothes for the show, did you take into account the Nashville market? Did you try to put a Nashville spin on things and kind of localize it? No.
Well, that's a mistake. You know, we did this show because we wanted to make sure that people knew that there was more to Nashville, more available. It wasn't about what the niche is here and how to work with what's here. It's about what's here and how to get more out of it, and what it could be as a bigger entity of fashion. So, you know, certainly there's all sorts of elements that we could include, and there's a lot of Americana dressing and country western and inspiration, etc. But, you know, so we wanted to really make sure that we followed the international runways, and that we did the color block stories, and we also added neutral elements to the show, as well as the really fun, zany, sort of funky fashion that we incorporated into the lineup. So, yeah, you know, and to answer your question, no, we did not just focus on what the market was. That would have been a mistake. We knew that the market.
That you know that we're more than just cowboy boots.
Right.
And French leather bags.
Well,
all
absolutely.
those things are great, but yeah.
There's more to it.
There's more to Nashville.
We think think that's why we had such a huge crowd here tonight, and because there's more to the story.
Yes, and I think you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
That.
That's so nice of you. I appreciate it. Well, you all do a great job as well.
Great.
It's nice to meet you also. Come back and shop. Okay?